Good morning, YouTube, and welcome to another edition of Mike on Cars and Bikes. Today, we're going to be unboxing and installing a bit of premium kit. Ooh. This is Mike on Cars and Bikes. If you read the title, you may already know what this is, but I'm going to start with the why. And the why I feel like is important for this one because it starts with a couple different do-it-yourself shops for Corvettes and when I got my tires replaced. The first place I went to as a do-it-yourself shop for Corvettes had the pucks that you need to put your Corvette onto a two-post lift, and they were a little sketchy about it. They had usually 3 pucks, but you need 4 to actually get your car up, and it just seemed a little odd that they didn't have this particular part that is necessary for things like Corvettes and BMWs and a few other cars. And the next time I went to a different shop down here in sunny San Diego, they didn't have the pucks at all and told me it would be totally fine to put your car up on the lift without the pucks. They were right, it worked, but they scratched the car a bit. And it also reminds me of when I got my tires replaced. I took it to just a random shop, and who knows if they had the jacking pucks or not. So these are pucks that enable you to put your Corvette up on a lift to do work. These are kind that stay on your car. I think that's good if I ever need to maybe get the car towed somewhere to get a flat tire replaced. I will just always know that the mechanic will be able to find these gigantic red pads and won't scratch the rest of my car. Now, we have my handy knife, and let's take a look. Hard with one hand here. Not too worried about scratching them. This is from ZL1 Addons, which is located in Poway, or at least they have a mailing address there. And so we have these little place screws that will hold it in place, and then each puck is made out of high quality aluminum, and it comes to you in this very nice box. I feel like a good gift for somebody who has a Corvette. Anybody knows it. So looks like the screws would go in like that, and then it stays in your car all the time. And the red, they look cool. Any mechanic in the world would know that this is the place where you should use arms to put the car up on a lift. Back around, I chose these because they stay on your car and they cost a little bit more. The ones that are more like the hockey pucks that you just use to jack up the car are maybe 50 bucks. And I decided that it would be weird if I gave those to a mechanic saying, hey, please use this when you put the car on the lift. It might just look at me funny, or I might forget. So these were $70, a little bit more, but I feel like will be more useful to me. It's also just one less thing I have to think about when I take the car somewhere or go to work on it, like replace the brake pads that we'll be doing soon. Now let's head to the car and put them on. All right. Now let's take a look at the kit. I just put the first one on, and I did not realize that they gave me a free little Allen wrench. I brought my own. I feel like this isn't absolutely necessary, but the kit You can see the screws go in like that. And I just put the first one on. Take a look. So this is one of the jacking points that Chevrolet recommends you use. And you can see from one of the times when I didn't use pucks at all, this piece of plastic fiberglass got a little damaged, just slightly. A little upset about that, but should make it so that I never have to worry about that anymore. Now the next one, if we do this one, we look at the back. Where is it? Here it is. You can see that that hole is the same size as this. So you put this in, it only goes in one way. So you put it in, and then you turn it, and then you can lock it in place, holding the little puck. Now, I don't have a little stand, so we'll kind of see how this goes. But essentially, take this apart, put it together, put it in there, tighten it up. Now, I have it put together, and I go to put it in, turn it sideways, and I want to keep it so it's perpendicular to where it was before. So turn it 90 degrees, and then tighten it up with the little Allen wrench that they provide. And now, just to show the final product, you can see I use this wrench one-handed. You can see, tighten it up. I don't know what torque it needs to be at, but I have made them fairly tight. So I'll go around and do the other two, and that's all we got today. Signing off, this is Mike on Cars and Bikes.